In today's video, I'm going to teach you how to freeze rows and columns in Google Sheets, which is a great way to lock headers and keep them visible while you're scrolling through your data. This is a really handy tool, especially when you're dealing with large data sets and need to keep track of column and row headings. So, let's get started with these simple steps. First, go ahead and open the Google Sheet that you want to work with. This could be one you've already created or a new one if you're just starting out. Once you've got your Google Sheet open, you're ready to begin the process of freezing rows and columns. Next, bring your attention to the top left corner of the sheet, right between column A and row 1. This is a special spot because it marks the intersection of your column headers and row titles. Here, you'll place your mouse pointer, and you'll soon see it change into a small hand icon. This indicates you can start manipulating the rows and columns. Click and hold down your mouse button when you see this icon. Now, you want to drag your mouse downward. As you do this, you're essentially picking how many rows you'd like to freeze at the top of your sheet. For this example, let's drag it down all the way to row 10. You'll notice a thick gray line appears, which visually separates the frozen rows at the top from the rest of your data beneath. Perhaps you want only the first few rows to stay put, or maybe more, depending on your needs. Just adjust accordingly if row 10 is too much or too little for your specific spreadsheet. Once that's done, let's go back to our starting point between column A and row 1. This time, instead of dragging downwards, we're going to drag horizontally. Click and hold the hand icon again and then drag it across the screen towards column J. This will freeze all the columns from A to J, ensuring they stay visible on the left side as you scroll right through your data. Similarly to dragging down the rows, you'll get that distinct gray line here too. And there you have it. With these steps, you've now locked the rows and columns that you need to keep an eye on at all times. You'll find it so much easier to manage your data, whether you're analyzing numbers in finance, tracking dates in a project timeline, or dealing with any sort of tabulated data. This method is a time saver and a clarity booster. This freeze feature in Google Sheets is incredibly useful for maintaining orientation within large datasets, particularly when you're navigating through a complex spreadsheet. Practical, right? Give it a try on your own sheets and enjoy the ease of navigating with important data always in view. Thanks for tuning in and happy spreadsheeting.